What's happening there, YouTube? Genji here, and just when we thought we were finally out, we're dragged back into a brand new season of StarRupture. Now that Update 1 is finally out, we have all kinds of new stuff to explore. New buildings, new resources, new locations, new creatures, all the stuff that I covered in my Update 1 overview video, but there's also a bunch of stuff that I missed, so we'll get into some of that once we get into the game proper. But because of all the new changes, I am going to start with a brand new save file. So we're wiping the slate clean, we're starting fresh so that we don't have any kind of lingering issues or incompatibilities with anything that we're trying to bring over from our original playthrough. So we're no longer using Fiorina 161 from Alien, but instead we're switching over to Butcher Bay from the Chronicles of Riddick. So we're going to create a new save file here, just so we have something to fall back on in case something happens. Well, let's get out there and build. Alright, for this playthrough, I think we're going to start our initial base a little bit further away from the starting area. There's just a bit more flat ground to work with here. Oh yeah, I don't have a map. The starting ship is right over yonder. So basically just a straight line out of the starting ship into this little, I guess, crater area right here. We've got some titanium, we've got some wolfram, we've got some calcium right here. And this is a quick shot over to our original helium base location. And again, just all this open flat area here, whereas our original location, there's a lot of elevation issues that we have to deal with there. So I think if we start here, we'll have a few less issues, except for the obvious vermin, but we have an answer for that. And we will harvest them. It'd be neat if you could actually harvest something from vermin if you killed them using the mining gun. But first things first, we're gonna need a base core. Ah, right, no drone, that's gonna take some getting used to. Somewhere here, where we're not gonna be building anything else. And puts us in range of our wolfram deposits, puts us in range of our titanium deposits. I might wanna push this back maybe a little bit more, but I'll move it when we actually need that far deposit there. So let's drop down a base. What? What is this noise? Oh, there's a bug. Bug. Where bug? There bug. Okay. I like that. I think that is new. I don't recall having a little warning trill like that originally. Where do we want to put our habitat? Again? I'm getting sick of these guys. Alright, airlock we built. Stairs. Oh wow. I have those an autosave and not just like an actual 4 or 5 second lag on placing basic platforms. You know, I'm probably going to be jumping up this a lot, so I think I will not put any rails there. And there we go. A basic habitat. Let's drop down our corporate terminal. Let's drop down our basic item printer. Analyzing station. I think that's all we get for now. Let's take a look at the corporate terminal real quick. So we're going to want to, like everything, like there's no particular route that we need to prioritize. We're going to need storage depots, we're going to need building drones, we're going to need all of our buildings, fabricators, furnaces. So let's go with Selenium Corporation. They want titanium bars. We have some titanium right over yonder. Excuse me. And it looks like we have 2 regular nodes and 2 impure nodes here. Let's see, do I have access to this one? I do not. Man, these things are everywhere out here, huh? Let's see if that's enough. There we go. Face one this way. Come on. It's getting ridiculous. All right. Let's run this down to... Bro!
For 101. You look like...
Okay. Get some power going. Solar generator. And we'll feed this into... Actually, we'll just feed this... They want titanium bars, right? Not titanium? Yeah, okay. So we'll just set up a basic... So 4 times 30 is 120. These consume 2, so we can run 2 smelters off of this. Okay, first thing we're getting is the drone. Doing all this by hand sucks. Feed this into here. We're already over our power budget. Oh, I'm out of material suit. There we go. Titanium bar. Oh my god, I forgot how slow V1 rails are. Look at this. This is a disaster. At any rate, we're producing titanium bars now, so let's get this hooked up to a OCL. Alright, OCL. Facing this way. We're gonna deliver this into here. Good god. The power struggle is real. There we go. So, Selenium Corporation. Titanium bars. Deliver that at this molasses rate. Oh god. Please. Level 2 rails ASAP. Still not enough. What if I turn you off? There we go. We don't need that. We just need to deliver this stuff. So, Selenium Corporation, bars, Selenium Corporation, bars. There we go. 3 OCLs delivering to Selenium Corporation, and while those work away, I'm gonna go get some Wolfram set up. Wolfram bar, Wolfram bar. There we go. Those will slowly trickle over here. And I guess we're on pause for right now. So we'll let these bars start smelting, let these finish delivering, and then we'll probably move these OCLs over to here and then deliver to Clever Robotics. Wow, look how slow that is.
Excellent work. The Selenium Corporation thanks you for
Perfect.
your rewards are waiting in the corporate terminal.
Okay, give me these back. We're gonna reuse these for now to deliver over here. We'll do it like this. 1, 2, 3. Rail connector. Let's do rail connector like this. And then we can do 1, 2, 3, and then output from here into here, like so. And I guess give me Oh, extendable platforms are not a thing yet? Come on. Rail support from... Well, I have platforms, right? Just regular old platforms from here to here. We can share power. There we go. And it'll do clever robotics, Wolfram, Wolfram, Wolfram. Let's claim our fabricators, which we're not going to need just yet, because we still have some more level 1 contracts to turn in here. So Future Health is going to get us the regeneration chamber. Clever Robotics is going to get us personal storage, and then we probably want to roll right into Storage Depot. Because I want to get the building drone as soon as possible before we can start doing like 2-tier manufacturing. And I do want to take a look at how the pillar structural changes have changed between early access and update 1, because I hear it's now a bit of a pain to get a 3rd level onto your manufacturing, so we'll check that out in just a bit. And we can probably set up some more OCLs. And have you start robotics here. Griffith's Blue wants titanium. Let's see how many of these we can squeeze on here before we overload our power budget. You to you. Clever robot, or Griffith's Blue. Dump 98 into here. How's our grid looking? We're at 75 of 100. We can fit another one of these in here. So we have 3 of each delivering. There we go. You go to Griffith's Blue. Okay. And now we wait some more.
I am detecting increased rupture activity. Prepare yourselves for a fight.
Why were there 2? There were 2 gals notifying us in 2 different voices about a rupture. What? I guess we can put our observation deck on here now. Let's go 2nd floor. Let's put some viewports in here. And where are we going to stick our vertical connector? Right here, why not? There we go. Widescreen panorama view of the sun exploding. I wonder if you're still allowed to stand in the airlock. Oh, the clouds just get pushed away. That's cool.
Eruption has started.
We'll just stand in here.
StarRupture has started.
Hide? Oh, there's some new voice lines. Yep, this is still allowed. Where's that fire? Where's that fire?
I heard what Raptura does, but nothing could prepare me for what I just experienced.
You get used to it, bud.
Experience this again.
Alright, now from what I've seen, we're gonna need an absolute metric buttload of incendium? Incendium? I forget what this stuff is called. Ignitium.
This is Ignitium.
So we're gonna spend most of our cooldown period here looking for more Ignitium.
It can help you cool your base.
I guess we can also loot these egg pods. Vulpier eggs. Nom nom.
Congratulations.
We'll grab some bugs.
Robotics has received its order. I know what you're going to ask. For fulfilling the order
Yes,
is
my
waiting for you
analysis
in the
shows
terminal.
that it's
86% edible.
I see they still haven't figured out queuing up voice lines instead of just playing them all at once. And I want to say there's a cave over here. Okay, there's the marker for the cave. Hop in here and grab some quartz while we're at it, because we're also going to need quartz for building upgrades.
The Griffiths Blue Corporation is grateful for all of your shipments.
It's worth exploring.
Remember that supporting this particular company will allow you to upgrade your arsenal.
Yeah.
Help in surviving on Arcadia.
I'm working on it.
You need to survive.
You found the source of quartz. You've discovered the geoscanner.
DW geoscanner without a map.
Right now. You're nearing the abandoned outpost.
And we're also going to grab a blueprint while we're out here.
The area. You'll find equipment and information you can use.
Can I use any of what's left standing?
Unfortunately, no. All buildings
Rotors
were created for a core
and some
that was
war
on
bonds.
incompatible with the current version of the building tools programming.
Okay, we're back to the base. You can't return those to me because there's not room for them. So I don't, oh, they just dropped them on the ground. So I'm gonna set these up for what else wants titanium bars. I guess Selenium Corporation can take those for now until we get rod production set up. And then over here, we see plenty that want Wolfram bars. We'll do Moon Energy Wolfram. Moon Energy Wolfram. There we go. Keep these working in the background. Clever Robotics personal storage claim just in time because I need to offload some of this stuff from my pockets. So we'll set this up, I guess, right here. Let's get rid of meteorite hearts, Vulpir eggs, grubblers, Ignitium for now, star tears,
The
bullets,
Raptura is in its stable
quartz,
state. The
glow
climate of
caps,
Arcadia is returning
war
to
bonds, LEM, since we don't have a LEM station yet. We do have an analyzing station, so let's drop off security logger,
Data collected.
biofax, logic boards, etc., etc. Beautiful. I see they still have not removed this mandatory music from the music slider. Options, audio, sound effects, user interface, ambient. Is it ambient sound? Okay, it's part of ambient sound. What else did we unlock? Griffiths Blue, the equipment upgrade station, which we will need ASAP. So let's get this put in here.
Congratulations. You've just built the weapon and modification station. You will now have access to a whole
Give me the gun.
assortment of
Actually, before we do
weapons.
that,
Nothing's free, but don't worry. You won't need to spend a dime.
70 for the
Griffiths will allow
Phantom.
you to use war bonds to buy new weapons.
We only have 23.
You can find quite a few of them in the wallets of the fallen on Arcadia.
There we go.
War bonds.
Alright, while these are delivering, I think I will go pick up some additional blueprints from... We still don't have the map. From the, one of the early bases over here to the right. Why are you not delivering? Oh, you're delivering. Why are you yellow? Oh, because that's the Selenium Corporation logo. Never mind. Ignore me. You're at 84. You're at 93, 93 of 1500. Yeah, it's going to be a bit. Okay, let me go grab some blueprints, and we'll be right back. Okay, here's base number 1. Let's see if I can remember where all these blueprints were. Okay, I don't have dodge. done.
Area clear.
I want to say it's up here. Huh. And across. There it is. This is stators and some more war bonds. Anything else up here? Some food. A lem. Great. Some more bullets, which I'm gonna need. So here comes some company. No, thank you. Gotta go.
Reloading.
Delivered. The Moon Energy Corporation thanks you for your shipment. You can claim your reward in the corporate terminal.
There's one. All right, let's get blueprint number, I guess, 3.
Changing mags. Eliminated. Reloading.
Strafe the rock. Jumped right over my head.
Reloading.
Clear. And this one is, I think, in this building in the back. It's been a while. It's usually in the biggest building. Yeah, we have to go up on this rock. I remember it now. Okay.
Entering combat. Huh. Nice.
Gotta go. There it is. Give. This is tubes. And what is going on out there? Oh, infection cloud.
What's going on?
You've ended an infection target. Not all the disease from the vermin are disrupting your shield.
So,
How many of them are out there? Good grief. Let me up.
reloading. Changing mags.
Hopefully we have enough bullets.
Defeated.
War bonds. Collect all our free biofacts. Let's drop helium. So I can pick up some nicer stuff here. And the calcium, which is free everywhere. Nutrisim shards. Anything else down here I want? Oh, hi guys. Welcome to the party. Where did that go? It just ascended. It went to heaven. Stamina regen by 20 is not bad. What do we drop for it, though? Here, combined bullets. Here you go. And... here. Juicy juice. Let's get out of here. Okay, we're back. Let's see. Moon Energy, claim the recipe station. Looks like our other one is still being delivered to Selenium, because we're not making rods yet. What else do I need to do here? do our analyzing station, turn-ins,
Let's
biofacts.
send this. Data collected.
Drop off the stuff we're not going to use immediately. We can now unlock the assault rifle, which is good. Health shards, just going to cram everything in here for now. And we'll figure it out later. Lems. Get them out of here. Bullets, we're not going to use these bullets. Okay. Let's get to the equipment station. I guess let's just get rid of this. We'll swap it for just the Phantom. Confirm. And then I'm going to need some more warp bonds to unlock all the good stuff. But it's already a step up from the basic handgun. So there we go. We'll use that for now. I do need to get some... Well, I should have some standard bullets already. Yeah, there we go. But now I do need to get rod production online, as well as building materials. What do we need for the drone? We need 2 more levels of clever robotics. So let's get that. So we need wolfram wire and or wolfram bars, which we should be able to do. I guess we can struggle our way through one multi-layer setup here. I do kind of want to do a main bus production, at least up until inductors, and then after inductors, when we get inductors, will give us access to intermediate building materials, and then we can really start focusing on our satellite bases, which is one thing that I want to do differently in this season, is rely less on the main bus since we know it doesn't scale well, and we'll do something a little bit closer to what I did for the 100% scanners challenge. So we'll get just mass production set up instead of just bringing a little bit online at a time. We'll just say, okay, we have access to this much wolfram, we have access to this much titanium, let's set up smelting for 100% of it and produce as much of these intermediary items as we can all at once, instead of having to slowly bring things online as we hit into new tiers. We can already be prepared for that when we get to that point. So for now, we're going to tear this down. We're going to see if we can do a little multi-layer production here. So let's go in this direction here. So let's do 1 layer for titanium. Let's do 1 layer for wolfram. And to get a second layer on these, let's see how much of this we can repeat from the early access version. So it's actually going to be, for a second layer, it's not this level, it's actually up 3. We would go up 1, 2, 3. Try that again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I saw that. It went up 1 more right before I clicked build. Here. Lock. Lock. There. Now a pillar. Here. Pillar here. A platform, which I guess we can just stretch all the way across here. And then... smelter. Facing this way. 1 here. 1 here. Perfect. That still works at least. If we're going to do the main bus system, we actually don't need this. Because we're going to have a row of smelters for titanium, a row of smelters for wolfram, and then a row of smelters for calcium. Let's get behind here, and we'll build another smelter facing this direction here. And then we're going to need another set of pillars here in the center. So we'll come back here, we'll support a platform, lock our Y, or lock our Z, pillars here and here, platforms to here, smelters, excuse me.
Enemy pacified.
There's a real threat. Smelters here. Come on. Anybody else? And then one here for calcium when we get it. And this will at least give us what we already had as far as having 2 smelters for wolfram and titanium. So we'll do connector here. We'll do connector here. Hello?
Reloading.
Smelters. Okay, smelters. Need to put 1 space in between these. Brother. So we can put a rail connector here, and another rail connector here. And this is so we can feed our rails, 1 going here, and then feed our rails back, and then have 1 into here. Oh my god. And then we'll have 1 in the back. We feed this back forward again. From here to here. And then from here we can go back onto the line, so we'll bring this down. 1, I guess, should be sufficient. We don't have any storage depots this time. Well, yet. We'll have them eventually, but we don't have any storage depots right now. So we'll just make this like so. And we'll bring our titanium line in here. These are our input and output rails. We want these to be rail supports, because they used to be multi-rail supports. We'd have 2 here, and then here we would have 3. 1, 2, 3, because we're going to have a new item on this line. So for our supported platform, we go here, 1, 2, 3. Our pillar support, our platform, and we put a rail support here. Bring this forward to here. Bring this down to here. Right, this would go to here. This goes into here, and then this goes forward. And then we have rail supports to bring titanium in. I guess this is go back 1. These would be rail supports. 1, 2. And then this would go forward to here. This will go forward to here for wolfram. Our wolfram comes in here. This gets to be a regular platform. So, we've kind of recreated our original main bus layout here. We've got a very simple 2-story setup here, 2 smelters, 2 smelters, and then calcium we're not ready for just yet. But to get our titanium down from here, we would just go here, bring this down 1, just to get it under the line. Rail V1, this would go forward again. This would jump up here to go to our smelters. These,
Hey, Chris, I heard you've got
you guys talk
3
way
doctorates.
too much. Okay, titanium is slowly filtering into our smelters here now in our main bus. So we're gonna bring wolfram now. Let's bring this down 1. We'll bring this over to here. And then bring this in, send this back forward again. All right, that's in a line, yeah. And this needs to get up top, so we'll do a rail support. Going up, rotate. Loop this up, send this across.
Dehydrated.
Bam. Oh, would you Grow up. Here, have a juice box, you big baby. Get some ladders to go up. Set these to Wolfram bars. Wolfram bars. Plug this gap. Wolfram is slowly trickling over here. Okay, so let's also get calcium in here, and then we'll do some fabricators.
Ruptura activity detected.
No, I'm still building.
I recommend finding a safe place.
I almost got this done. All right, we're gonna do this here. Drop this down one. Rail connector. What do we have here? Here's titanium coming forward, wolfram coming forward. So we're gonna have titanium bars. This is gonna be wolfram bars here. We'll do a rail connector here. Drop this by one. Bring this rail over here. Rail support. There we go. There. Bring this forward. And then bring this down. That goes up to there, and then we need one more rail connector here. Bring it down. I think one should be enough. Get this into here. Bring this forward. And there we go. We have a single stack sand storage depot of smelters here using our old main bus layout. Titanium, I think, is full. Is that why it's not moving? Yeah, titanium is full up, so we're not using any just yet. I'm not going to be able to get anything else done until after this rupture, so we'll see you in just a minute. Give me this. Oh! I didn't know these things had eggs. Corallian eggs. I guess you can only get these during the rupture as well. Well, there you go. And these, also are plus 100 toxicity, so I assume they're either for research or for something in the recipe station. We'll have to see once we get that built. I'm just going to do some more incendium gathering here, and we get some serpent root so I can run around a little bit easier. We're also going to pop up here and grab a blueprint. War bonds.
Just what I need.
Lem. Where is... Oh, the blueprint is up here, isn't it? Yeah, I remember now. I don't think I'm gonna have bullets for all this. Probably should not be wasting bullets on this and just using the gathering tool, but too late now. War bonds. Lem, sure, why not? Alright, stabilizers. Acquired. Okay, let's drop off lems, ignitium, war bonds. 38, how much do I need for the scope? The scope is 90. That's no bueno. Turn in these. We can turn in Corallian eggs for 30, but we'll hold on to them just in case they're part of a recipe. Stick them in here for now, next to the other eggs. Alright, back to work. Do a very basic main assembly line going here. We're producing titanium bars, we're producing wolfram bars. We have space here for calcium blocks. I will drop another smelter here for calcium blocks. Here. And now we're ready for fabricators. So, we support a platform. One here. 1, 2, 3. Did that go for it? 1, 2, 3. It did not. One here. No, 2 there. 2 there. And then one more. I think I have one here, it looks like. And we'll do pillar supports.
Raptura status stable. Arcadia status stable.
We'll run this all the way back. Then we're gonna have one more up here. So we've got these are single lines now because we don't have the multi-rails yet. So we've got titanium ore, wolfram ore, titanium bars, wolfram bars. I guess calcium should probably go here. So it'll actually be titanium, wolfram, calcium, then titanium bars, wolfram bars, calcium blocks. And then one more for whatever we're manufacturing on the top deck. So we'll put this here. Expand the width of our bus here. And we'll have a bunch of these. Go. Oh god, they're back again.
He's approaching.
So we have ore, bar, block, something. And we'll take some fabricators. We'll slap these on the top deck. Here. Let me get up here. Where's my ladder? We'll put one here. Ladder.
Enemy spotted.
Hey! Oh, each individual building has an alarm now. Interesting. Fabricators. Facing this way. Okay, so we have 2 of these. Let's manufacture titanium rods. So we can have one of these for manufacturing with 2 for bullets. Rail connector. Here. 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 And here. Connect these up. You go to you. You go to you. You to here. You to here. You to here. Rail support here, facing this way. Send this across. Send this down to here. Drop by 1. Like that. And then we need to get titanium bars into here. So we'll do rail support here. Drop this by 1. We want a rail connector, so we have titanium bars are here. Drop this by 1. Bring this down. Send this across. Send this up. Okay. There we go. Titanium bars are moving. We're producing titanium rods. And now we can deliver those to whatever corporation wants them. So we'll stick our OCLs on the end of the line here. One, two, three. Rail connector here. Shockingly, we've not gone overboard on our power yet. And we'll bring these to here, right? Drop by 1. Up. In. And then 1, 2, 3. And we're going to be delivering to... I guess this is for Selenium Corporation. Send those off. We need to bring some calcium in here. We'll do that in a minute because I want to set up now. We're going to hit our power limit here, but get fabricators here and here. There it is. For Wolfram wire. I'm going to put these away from all the bugs. Alright, let's bring our rails through. Here's titanium ore, wolfram ore. This is titanium bars. This is wolfram bars. This is nothing. And then right here, we're going to need wolfram bars. We'll drop this by 1. Drop this by 1. Actually, this will be a rail support. Drop it by 1. Then rail support here, 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 out, in, set these to wolfram wire. And then our wolfram bars are right here. Drop this by 1. Wolfram bars to here. Oh, they are flowing just very slowly. Here they come. There they go. And now we're manufacturing wolfram wire. So we can get another set of OCL set up for that. And why are we not delivering rods yet? What did I mess up here? Oh, that would help, huh? You go to there. You go to there. Now we're talking. Alright, let's set up some more OCLs. For now, we'll do here, here, and here. And we've officially gone too far. Power. Back in business. Rail connectors. 1. We'll go into here. Out. 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 Time for robotics. Wolfram wire. Wolfram wire. Wolfram wire. And here it comes. Okay. So while these work, we have some time to do some other things. Alright, let me get a recipe station here.
Congratulations! You can now unlock new functionality for your buildings at the recipe station.
So excited.
The buildings can already do these things. It's the Claywood Corporation that determines the cost of transfer. You could lower the price and everything would go smoother. It's the Claywood Corporation that determines the cost of transfer. You could lower the price and everything would go smoother.
Why did he say it twice with different inflection each time? Okay, so the first thing we're going to want is access to making basic building materials in the fabricator, and then everything else. So let's do that. Put these research points in. I should have one core here. Fabricator, insert. There we go, that's unlocked. And then I guess the next thing that we're going to need access to is beams, sheets, and plates. We're going to need to borrow some of our existing stock of bars for that. We still don't have storage depots yet to store all this stuff in. But while we wait on that, let's get some calcium into the base. We'll just use our same calcium location that we used in our first playthrough, our Season 1 playthrough, right over here. We'll drop some extractors in here. Let's see, and these are impure, and probably impure.
Cargo has reached the Selenian Corporation. You've completed another order, and your reward is waiting in the corporate terminal.
Although I guess we're not going to need all 4 of these because we don't have enough rail capacity yet. We don't have a 480 rail. We have 120, so each one of these, this is 2 times 3, so this is 60, so we can do 60 and 60 is 120. So this will give us a full V1 rail between these 2 extractors here. So we'll take this. We'll take this. You and you. We'll put a little bit of power here. Although this will get powered once we get this back in here anyway, so that's not a huge deal. So we'll just send this back to our base. Okay, and with this connected to here, that should officially be calcium ore hooked up to our calcium smelters, which we don't actually have available yet. We still need to unlock calcium blocks. So I guess we'll just have to grab by hand our calcium ore out of there to turn into our recipe station to unlock blocks. But for right now, let me go grab our 2 rewards. For Selenian Corporation inventory upgrade.
Due to your hard work, we have decided to increase the capacity of your pockets. Your inventory has been updated, and you can now fit more items into it.
And storage depots. And finally we come to the building drone. So we're gonna need wolfram plates and or wolfram wire. Wolfram plates we need to unlock still at the recipe station with 600 wolfram bars. So let's get on that as well. Let's go fill our pockets. So while we're waiting for these resources to accumulate, let me see what they've done with these platforms. So we know we can get a second layer on. Let's put our pillar configuration for a 3rd floor. Which is like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Wow. That significantly lags my game when trying to place an area of platforms like that. It's a little concerning. All right, so if we do a fabricator here, there we go, up. It's no longer valid to place a fabricator there. So let's see how far we can actually stretch from here. This is fine. This is fine. This is not fine. So it's the center tile. So they're restricting it to a 1 tile width from the pillars. Well, it's not even that. It's probably a diamond. Well, let's see. Let's see. Let's get rid of one of these. Should be pretty easy to tell. And we'll take these down just so they're not getting in the way. Alright, so if we do a platform out this way, we can do a maximum of 2. And if we do it this way, 2, so it's like this, and like this, but not like this. So it's a diamond in 2 steps, right? So you can go 1, 2, or you can do 1, 2, but you can't do 1, 2, and then 3. But you apparently can if you build 2 adjacent platforms. So let's see what happens if we put these back in. One, 2, 3. Let's build the bed first of platforms here. So this is allowed. And what happens if I try to put a fabricator on this? It says it's valid. Well, it's both. It's we're getting green lights here, but I can see the actual 3D model of the fabricator itself is yellow. And it'll let me place it, but then it just eats it. Very strange, although I'll continue this in just a bit before we get blown up here.
Rupture's eruption has started. Prepare for impact. StarRupture has started. Hide.
Ooh. We got a 3 for... Well, 4. There's another one over there. Okay, so let's try one more thing here. So if it's this center tile that is causing the issue, what happens if we put this down first? Right here in the center. We place a tile here. And then we try to place a fabricator. You do it that way, it shows green. It does actually show up, but if we try to get rid of this pillar, it gets destroyed. Let's see, what other options do we have? If we put this here, would it work? It'd have to be directly behind the fabricator in the bottom. Because then if you go 2 out from here, that's the exact tile there in the center that we're trying to fill. Which is kind of a pain because there's really no way to get the rail out of this guy. Let's see. You can go like that. And you have to do some weird stuff to get this forward again. So it's possible, but they made it, for some reason, they made it really obnoxious, and I don't know why. By giving us access to more pillars, we can go up to 7 now, but they're basically useless. Let's just make sure that actually works. We do a fabricator here. Up, 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 up. Yes, that is allowed. And then just so we can see it, let me put 2, 3. One, 2, 3. 1 pillar. Where did that... How did that get placed there? It wasn't even on the camera. Pillar support here. A platform. A platform. And then... A fabricator. So you can still do triple stacks, but you have to have a pillar directly behind the thing you're trying to create. At least for fabricators. This will probably not work with buildings with larger footprints, just because of the star pattern of support that you get once you actually get a pillar up to 3 pillars tall. So that's unfortunate. That's the challenge that we're working with here, and I guess to get this forward again, what would you even do? You have to do something like... Well, you could do a couple of things. You could do a multi-rail connector on top of this, or something like this. We're gonna go down and then up again. Let's go back to default height here. And you come out of here, into here, and from here, wrap around the side, and then you could go forward again. What a pain. Because now you're talking about a 2-tile difference between each one of your machines, or a 2-tile gap between each one of your machines. It just makes everything, like, we can still do the same thing, but now we have to do it in much more space. So they've not prevented us from doing anything that they don't want us to do, they've just made it way more annoying. Okay, let's see here. Fabricator, give me wolfram plates, insert, and give me calcium blocks. There we go. Let me drop off these ignitium from the last rupture. Let's get back out here and build. So I stuck in some storage depots here for raw inputs. We'll get some storage depots on the actual manufactured outputs in a bit, but I'm not sure this is the final form that I want for this line here. This is just to get things in motion. So let's put another layer of manufacturing on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and have to go up by 2 now, right? Because we have 2 more items to put on our belt. So we'll go to there. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Just send this all the way back. 1 there. Fabricator here. And here. And then we also want to connect our calcium line up to these smelters here, right? Yeah, calcium block. Calcium block. This is titanium. This is wolfram. Oh, I already connected it. Well, there you go. Here comes our calcium. And then these are going to be... No, these are going to be, once I get up here, these are going to be wolfram plates. Wolfram plates. We're going to slap down some rail connectors. Here, 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 and here. A rail support. Here. Wired up. Inputs, inputs, outputs, outputs to here, and then we can get our materials up top. So these are going to be wolfram bars, which are bar should be these guys right here. We're being used on the top and on the bottom. That's right. Rail support. Here, down 1 and down 1. And then up 1. Here. Here to here. here to here. And here to here. Here they come, they're so slow. And to wait like 10 seconds to even see them. And they're only like 6 tiles away. At any rate, those are on the way. I guess we can set up our next stack here, rail support. There we go. Bring everything forward. We need to get whatever this is. Calcium block need to go on the line here. So this is ore. Titanium bar, wolfram bar. This will be calcium blocks here. Bring this down 1. Send this across to here. Send this up the line. There we go. And then up top, whatever we have here is coming down. I think that's titanium rods. So that's all well and good. And then on this side, we have 2 more rails here. So our wolfram wire is going to go here. Our wolfram plates are going to go here, or wolfram sheets. No, it's titanium sheets and wolfram plates, right? Let's get those 2 crossed. Send these over to here. And then we need rail support down 1. Bring that to there. That to there. And now they're on the line. Beautiful. So that's everything we're manufacturing so far. What are we up to already? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're already wider than our original main bus. And we still have titanium sheets. We have titanium beams. And then we can get into the combo stuff. So rotors, stabilizers, stators. Beam sheets, rotors, tubes. We have all, looks like we have all of our blueprints for fabricator at least. This into here. This into here. And there we go. Now we can store excess of all of our materials on the outside of the line since we don't have space for it on the line itself. Because we didn't have storage depots when we were building it. Let's see. Next line. Fabricator. Fabricator. Connector. 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 Alright, so this will be for... Oh, we can do calcite sheets already. Need to unlock titanium plates first, though. Okay, while we're waiting for some more materials to pour in, let's get OCLs set up for our wolfram plates. We'll do 1, 2, 3. We're out of power again. Need to get some more higher level power generation. Let me drop a couple more solar generators here. There we go. That'll keep things running for now. And then we're going to deliver to Clever Robotics to get our drone finally. Some Wolfram plates. And in the meantime, what else can we turn in here? We have access to Wolfram bars for future health. We have Wolfram wire for Griffith's Blue. We have calcium for moon energy. There's a lot we can do right now. Doesn't matter, do we have the power for it? Because we're at 205 of 230. So where's our calcium? Right here. We'll stick a single OCL on this. And deliver to Moon Energy some calcium ore. There we go.
Another shipment has arrived.
All right, the drone.
Pleased with the quality of your work. Nice house.
Give drone, let's go. Oh, we get multi-rails next level as well, which we can do with Wolfram plate and titanium housing. Now we do need to unlock the furnace for housing, but we have plates available. But I do want to turn in some of these other things that we still haven't done anything with future health, so we'll get that set up. We can do Griffith's Blue for the dash, yes. We're setting up titanium sheets right now for Selenium to get access to the furnace. And where is the development station? Is level 5 here, so we definitely want to get Moon Corp going as well, but that is already in progress, so that we can put some more OCLs onto the output of this, because one is a tad slow. But we can drone now. Oh, and let's just double check that this made it in. It's still here. Nice, that means we can speed run the Forgotten Engine. Excellent. So, OCLs. Oh, drone, I didn't know I missed you. You can go here. Here, here, and here. We're going to Moon Energy, Calcium. Calcium. You're already delivering, okay. And then over here,
I think I can use this.
we can send Wolfram plates to Clever Robotics for now. Until we get titanium housing set up. And how's our Wolfram bars doing? They're a bit tight at the moment. So let me redonate these plates back here again. Here, take these back. We'll set up an OCL here. Say here. Rail connector, rail V1. And you guys can deliver to Future Health. What else can we get going here? We have Wolfram wire right here. We can do 3 more OCLs. We got something for everybody. One, two, three. Rail connector. Here. Out of our Wolfram wire. 1, 2, 3, We're gonna send you to Griffith's Blue. There we go. We have like 12 OCLs going right now. So now we wait. While we're waiting, we can unlock these last few recipes for the fabricator. So here's titanium. Let's do titanium sheets first and then titanium beams. We'll set that up on the bottom floor here. Right here, I have a new stack built here that are awaiting titanium sheets and titanium beams. You can be sheets.
Ruptura activity detected.
Just in time, I guess.
I recommend finding a safe place. Great work.
There's
The
one.
corporation received its order. You can claim your rightful reward as you
Grab the map. Now, why would extendable walkway... Oh my god, there's so much going on right now.
You mean a map?
Why would extendable walkway be under moon energy? And our quartz. Not a bad haul that time. 23 and 15. Organize here a little bit. See where we're at. 78, 20, 88, and then for Selenium, we're gonna need titanium sheets, which you just unlocked, so we can get out here and get those delivered. And then we wanted calcium blocks here. We can delete all this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if we're gonna have room in here though. A little bit tight at the moment. Let's take a look. So moon energy wants, well, we should probably do calcite sheets instead of calcium blocks. They're far more valuable. And we have calcium blocks here, so we can set up another stack of fabricators here at the end. We have titanium sheets here. We can set up delivery for that. You still got a ways to go. So we'll do a new set of OCLs here, which we can drone finally. Yes.
Great work. Future Health Solutions is now receiving all requested items. New rewards and tasks are waiting for you in the terminal.
I'm busy. 1, 2, 3. Rail, 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 and then sheets are here, so we'll go like this. Who wanted this? Selenium Corporation. Titanium sheets. Titanium sheets. Titanium sheets. There we go.
Wow! You have fulfilled another order from the Griffiths Blue Corporation.
What can I say?
Reward.
400, 500. Whoop! Alright, 2 more rewards. Future health, regeneration chamber, and the dash. Yes. We're slowly coming back online. Let's set up our regeneration chamber up here. We have a nice view when we awaken from regeneration. There we go. Set this.
Tipping point has been updated.
Here, let me borrow some from you.
Huh. Nice.
There. Recipe station, fabricator, titanium beams. Alright, and then we just have the combo items. We'll set these guys up for titanium beams. Titanium beams. Alright, who's sitting idle over here? You're going to Selenium. You're doing clever robotics. You guys are idle. Future health now wants Wolfram wire, so we can just reassign you. We'll leave everything hooked up the way it was. Wolfram wire. Wolfram wire. Future health, Wolfram wire. There we go. You guys are idle. We're delivering Wolfram bars. Okay, this should get calcite sheets online. Calcite sheets, which we can then deliver. I'm gonna switch these Wolfram plates to Griffith's Blue. They're more valuable for Griffith's Blue. Well, I guess they're the same, but they'll be delivered quicker to Griffith's Blue. Need to get titanium housings online for Clever Robotics. There, you guys can take those. Alright, and some OCLs for calcite sheets. We'll go 1, 2, 3. We're actually running right up to the edge of our base core here. And our power. Run this into here. 1, 2, 3. Get these set up first. This is for moon energy. Calcite. Calcite, and calcite. Who's gonna win? Future Health or Selenian?
Selenian has received
Oh, Selenian won.
They're very pleased. You could become the best crew they've ever worked with.
Med tool.
You know that feeling when you accidentally get
Furnace.
hit by a car?
Okay, who wants titanium sheets now? Griffith's Blue would like titanium sheets, so they can have them. There we go. And now we have access to a furnace, so we can get this set up. Oh, we're running out of space here. I think what we're gonna do is we'll probably, once we unlock this next level of Clever Robotics and get access to multi-rails, I'm going to demolish all this. We're going to rebuild this with multi-rails in maybe a better location. For right now, we'll just raise this up a bit. One, two. They're very power hungry. This is gonna have to go way down like that. One in. Out. Out. And out. All right, titanium housings are done in a furnace, and they're going to require 600 titanium sheets and 300 titanium beams. That should be doable.
Congratulations. With another order fulfilled,
There's one more.
to increase your trust
And that got us the grenade.
I'm legally obligated to...
Alright, before I tear these down, does anybody else want Wolfram plates? Clever robotics still. I guess we can keep these going to clever robotics until we get titanium housings online. 1, 2, 3.
Congratulations.
One more.
Corporation is grateful for your shipment.
Give me this. And we're one level away from the development station. Rotors.
That's produced by Moon Energy devices.
Then a fabricator, and rotors are going to take wolfram wire and titanium rods, which you should have laying around. What do we need? 300 and 400. Oh, we actually have enough. Okay, so we'll do rotors. 1, 2. Oh, where'd it go? 2, 3. Unlock, and then furnaces. 600. 300. Unlock. Okay. Let's get those in development. Okay, so we already have a pair of fabricators here waiting for rotor production. So we're going to need rods and wire. Set these both to rotors. And I might have to trace these out. So rods should be the very first thing we're making. That's here. Alright, this is actually simple enough. They're right next to each other here. So we'll do 1, 2. Bring these down. I'm not going to do any kind of double busing or secondary busing here, because all this is going to get torn down anyway when we get multi-rails. So this is going to go upstairs and over to our rotor production. Rotors. Just need to wait for all this stuff to come filtering through. Here it comes. Slow as molasses. And we're manufacturing rotors. Okay, there's one. Now we need to set this up for titanium housings in the furnaces here. And these are going to require titanium sheets and titanium beams. Sheets and beams are right here next to each other, so we'll go down 1, 2. Bring these down. Send them to the left into here. You know what? Because these are coming so slowly with these V1 rails, I think I'll send these through on 2 separate rail connectors here. Set that to titanium housings. And here they come. Alright, let's set these up for delivery. Rail connector. Oops. Into 1, 2, 3. I don't care if they're not level. They're temporary. And you're going to come out of here. And we're going to set these up for delivery to... who? Moon Energy. Rotors, rotors, and rotors. And there they go. One more set for clever robotics here. 1, 2, 3. in order to give... No. In order to give them titanium housings. One, two, three. Beautiful.
Bravo! Shipment delivered.
There's one more.
Extremely very happy with your services.
Okay, multi-rails. This is one of the two things that I wanted to have in hand by the end of this episode. So here's multi-rail 3s. And now we just wait for moon energy here for the development station, and we'll be good to call this an episode.
Moon energy, thanks.
And there it is.
According to their observations, your production has not damaged the environment.
All right, moon energy development station. So now we can actually get access to all the new content. So we're gonna drop this in here. We're not gonna touch it until next episode. I think that's what we're gonna call it for this one. We got ourselves a nice foundation. We got access to the new content. We have most of the stuff online that we're going to need for inductors and for glass. So we're going to have a little bit of helium production next episode, a little bit of glass production, and then once we get access to inductors and glass, we'll have access to intermediate building materials. Ignore that, that's a little experiment. We'll have access to intermediate building materials, and then the game will really open up to us, because then we can do, we can build all the mid to late game things. We can do dispatchers and receivers. We can do zip lines, we can do teleporters, we can do all kinds of fun stuff. So while we didn't really tread much new ground here, we did set a good foundation for all the fun that we're going to have in the next episode and for the rest of this season. So yeah, we got up to titanium housings. We have access to basically everything from fabricators. We have access to a few more things from the furnace as far as materials that we're currently manufacturing. But I don't really see much use in building all of that manufacturing right now, since we're going to tear all this down and redo it with some of the nicer stuff that we just unlocked here. So this is what we're going to call it for this episode. And yeah, look forward to some more fun stuff next time. So if you're still with us, thank you for watching. If you're enjoying this playthrough of Season 2 of StarRupture, hit like and subscribe. If you want to check out StarRupture for yourself, head it over to Steam and pick it up. And if you want to let me know what you think of the game so far, then leave a comment down below. But whatever you do, I'll see you right here again in the next one. So until then, bye-bye.